Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hyram. If you don't know who I am, my name is Hyram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. I know you guys are watching thinking he's not wearing a collared shirt. What's going on? If you're wondering why I seem extra energized, it's because I am, bitch. I have news. Calm the nerves, calm the nerves. I have an announcement, something that I have been working on for a few months and I'm so excited to reveal to you guys finally. I have come out with merch. Yes, Skincare by Hyram merch. You guys have been asking for months and months and months and we're finally here. But this merch is not like your typical merch and I'm really excited about it because this is honestly a way in which I'm so excited to make a positive difference in the world. As I get into this video, I want to say that all the merch is available right now at FanJoy. There's shirts, there's hoodies, there's phone cases, so many different styles that each make a positive difference in the world. So if you are interested in getting any of them, they are available right now. Shop to your heart's content. Just go to the link below or fanjoy.co/Hyram. And don't forget to tag me so I can see your orders and reshare them. Okay, where do I even begin?
Let's start at the very beginning.
So, you guys have been requesting merch in my comment sections non-stop forever. And honestly, I would always laugh when I'd see those comments. I didn't feel like there was anything particularly unique that I could offer through merch. But, you know, I kept reading your guys' comments and the gears started turning in my head. And as I thought about this particular idea more, the more and more I got excited about this. And this has been in the works for a good 4 to 5 months. And it's just so cool. I'm so excited. Just get to the point, Hyram. As I started thinking more about creating merch, I thought, why not make this an opportunity to make a positive difference in the world? I'm always looking for ways in which I can help empower people around the world, help the environment, work with others to create positive change. And as my platform grows, I feel more and more of a responsibility and a duty, to be honest, to use my resources to make the biggest impact possible. Which is why I'm so excited to announce this collection, Merch with a Purpose. So what is Merch with a Purpose? Every one of the pieces in my merch collection has a direct social impact. What does this mean? For every shirt, hoodie, or phone case you buy, a measurable impact will be created in the world that either helps the environment, helps empower people who are in need, and helps with local and global COVID relief. Now, we all want to do good in the world, but sometimes it's really difficult to feel motivated to donate to a nonprofit, to volunteer our time. And sometimes, you know, it doesn't feel necessarily gratifying to send our money off somewhere and not know what impact it makes and hope that it's doing good without ever knowing. Each of these pieces makes a direct impact in the world. I wanted to permanently integrate social good into this collection, and I'll explain the exact impact each of these designs have as I show you each piece in the collection. Let's go! The first design is one that I created myself and the most requested one on my channel. Where's the moisturizer? You guys would not shut up about asking for this merch. I love you for it. And I knew I had to incorporate it in my merch somehow. This design comes in this vibrant ocean blue tee and in a darker blue hoodie, representing, of course, me always wearing blue in my videos, but also to signify the meaning of the colors. Ocean blues have always been my favorite color ever. And as you'll notice, the text, "Where's the moisturizer?" is on a surfboard. Now, the reason this design is focused on the ocean is because of the social impact that it has. For every "Where's the moisturizer" tee or hoodie sold, 3 pounds of trash will be removed from the ocean. Isn't that so cool? Like, how cool is that, knowing that you'll have that direct impact? You can have one of these shirts and know exactly the impact you're making and how it's helping the earth. Ocean Blue Project is a nonprofit organization that focuses on using their efforts to collect as much trash as possible from the ocean. Their goal is to restore these ecosystems, and it honestly means so much to me because you guys know how passionate I am about protecting the ocean. I always talk about plastic waste, specific ingredients that could be harmful to ocean and marine wildlife, and it's so cool to know that for every one of these designs, 3 pounds of trash will be picked up from the ocean. And that's really the focus of this entire merch line. I wanted to democratize social good as much as possible to give you guys the knowledge of the direct impact you're making by buying each of these pieces. I love both of these because obviously they're blue, and the hoodie is super cute too. Also, the other person you see in these pictures is my merchandise manager, Jaslyn. She has helped so much in making this project possible, and I'm so grateful to her, and she was the first person I thought of to model these clothes alongside me because I am not a model, and she's gorgeous. And if you're interested in shopping this design, the link is down below. The next design is the second most requested phrase on my channel. Ingredients don't lie, bitch. You knew it was coming, you felt it, don't lie. I love repeating that phrase because I feel like it just sums up my entire channel. This design was created by a local artist here in Hawaii, the amazing Jack Soren. His work is incredible. He was so awesome to work with. And one thing that was really important to me with this collection was working with a local designer to help contribute to the local economy here in Hawaii. This design is super fun as I wanted it to be a merge between Hawaii, tropical, and a vintage 1960s neon sign. I love this design because it's super cute and it's easy to wear anywhere without people noticing right away that you have bitch written on your shirt. That was very important to me. I wanted this design to be wearable, and that's consistent with all my other designs as well. I wanted the designs to be smaller and cute, but not necessarily noticeable from a mile away. My goal is to create merch that can be worn by anyone at any time, with cute elements that don't necessarily scream that this is merch. You feel me? Yeah, you got it. Now, the social impact for this design is super cool. For every ingredients don't lie bitch piece that is sold, 300 meals worth of seeds will be provided to farmers around the world in need. Now, globally, the small-scale farming industry is one that has been very impacted, not only by COVID, but also by global warming. Due to extreme temperatures and disasters, and now limited buying because of the pandemic, farmers are struggling around the world to feed their families, feed their communities, and sell their stock. I personally have a soft spot in my heart for farmers because they truly understand conventional hard labor, but are some of the most critical and necessary people to communities. And for small farmers, they're a lot of times the reason that ecosystems are thriving, as they want to operate as sustainably as possible in order to make sure that their same plots of lands can be used for the rest of their life. Each shirt sold will be providing 300 meals worth of seeds through Seed Programs International, which is a nonprofit organization that works with local community members around the world to identify their target needs, the most sustainable way to provide solutions, and cultivating a positive and long-term relationship with their farmers. They provide seeds to these farmers to grow and cultivate, which will inevitably become a business for these farmers. And the amount of seeds that we'll be providing through this merch is enough to create 300 vegetable meal servings worth of food, as well as potentially opening up business opportunities for these farmers. I really love this social impact because not only is it empowering people, it's also helping the earth and helping communities as well. So if you want to purchase any of the Ingredients Don't Lie Bitch designs, go to the link in my description box below. And the next design is the classic skincare junkie design, the first one that I ever thought of for this line. I've always referred to myself as a skincare junkie, and that's what I've always referred to you guys as. I've made an entire community called Skincare Junkie. This design was also created by Jack Soren and is so cute because it draws from so many elements of Hawaii that I love. Hawaii has become a place of refuge for me and honestly means so much in so many ways, and I wanted to incorporate elements of the place I love into the designs, which is seen in all of the designs, but particularly this one. This one comes in both light blue and pink, signifying the light blue ocean colors and the beautiful pink sunsets. And I love the flora and fauna illustrated that's here in Hawaii, and I really wanted this design to kind of make you guys feel a little bit like you're in Hawaii when you wear it. Now, the social impact for this design is more specific to what's currently going on in the world right now. Obviously, COVID has impacted so many different people, but even more so than some of the struggles that we're facing here in the USA. Globally, it has had a disastrous impact on so many small communities, and I personally have seen stories of people starving to death, families separated and not able to get medical attention, entire communities cut off from food and water supplies because of quarantine, and so many horrific things. And rather than a measurable impact for this one, a percentage of the sales will be split between two organizations. First, Kivaorg, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, nonprofit organizations out there. They operate on a microloan basis. They provide small ethical loans to people who are in need, and the people over the course of a few years slowly pay back those amounts. And the reason why it's such an incredible system, it encourages self-dependence and not a sense of reliance that is really toxic to so many global communities. If you want to learn more about that, go watch my I Was a Humanitarian and I Regret It video. I talk way more about how nonprofits just endlessly giving creates a cycle of dependence and toxicity within small communities. But when they pay the funds back, we're able to reinvest them into more projects. So whatever amount that we're raising from this specific design, we will be able to reinvest into more projects for years and years and years down the line, creating an infinitely massive impact on so many communities and projects. But we'll also be splitting donations to the Hawaii Farm Bureau, which is specifically focused on helping local farmers and local families here in Hawaii that are struggling because of the pandemic. As one thing that was really important with at least one of these designs was to help contribute financially to the place that I now call my home. Hawaii has given me so much, it's only right that I give back. So if you're interested in shopping the Skincare Junkie design, go to the link in my description box below. And we come to the last designs, phone cases, woo! I know some of you guys have sneak peeked these in some of my other videos, and they are so adorable. Each of these designs incorporate elements from the Skincare Junkie design, the flora and fauna here in Hawaii. And I love the Birds of Paradise ones, I just think they're so cute. And these phone cases are really good quality, like this is gonna last a long time. It has a rubber lining on the inside. Anyway, not every phone case is created equally, but this one's a really good one. Every phone case sold will plant 3 trees in deforestation zones around the world. I love trees so much, and given everything that's happening with global warming and the earth, based off of my research, the general consensus among professionals is just that planting trees in deforestation zones is the best instant solution that we can give. Additionally, I also wanted to offset and compensate any of the emissions created from my merch shipping out to people to overflow the environmental cost that my merch line is creating. And that's something that was really important to me. We will be donating to One Tree Planted, one of my favorite organizations because they work specifically in deforestation zones and work with locals to assess the needs of those areas, make sure they're planting the right species, and make sure they're planting the right amount. And I'm so excited to see how many we get to plant. If you are interested in purchasing any of the phone cases, go to the link in my description box. And finally, the last thing I want to share with you guys, obviously each of these impacts are incredible. I am so so excited to see how large of an impact we're able to make through all of these merch sales, but I also want you guys to see the exact impact that's being made. So if you go to merchwithapurpose.com, you will be able to see exactly how many pounds of trash we've collected from the ocean, exactly how many trees we planted, exactly how many meals we've provided, and we will be updating this as frequently as possible so that you guys can know exactly how big of an impact you're making in the world. And truthfully, in regards to this merch, yes, the designs are cute, yes, I love how they look, but the thing I am so excited for is to see how big of a change we collectively can make in the world. Like, can you imagine if we were able to plant like 500 trees or like 500 pounds of trash from the ocean? Like, how cool would that be? Oh, it's just so awesome. As you can tell, I'm really excited about the social impact aspect. And of course, I'm passionate about getting you guys really cute, wearable, and fun designs that kind of connect us both. And I'm very, very nervous to see if you guys are going to like this, if you guys are even going to think it's cool, if you guys are passionate about the social causes, I don't know. But I hope you are, and I hope that in some way we can make a positive impact, because that's what I truly care about. Like I said before, you can shop all of the designs right now, fanjoy.co/Hyram. Thank you so much, Jaslyn and Fanjoy, for working with me on this. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And of course, to everyone who is watching, please, please, please tag me in your orders wearing your merch. I want to see your beautiful faces so badly. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.